So let's move to the Republican National Convention, which had its second night last night and tried out a softer, more positive message, at least compared to night one. And it was capped off by First Lady Melania Trump in a rare campaign speech from the White House Rose Garden. She did not mention Democratic nominee Joe Biden. Instead, Mrs. Trump offered sympathy to victims of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. That was notable. The convention also featured repeated examples of Trump administration officials mixing government and politics. Weijia Jiang is at the White House for us following all of this. Weijia, good morning to you. Why is it significant that officials mixed government business and politics?
Oh, good morning, Tony, and good morning to everybody. The White House was used as a prominent backdrop, and multiple official duties were conducted at a campaign event, which is possibly a violation of the Hatch Act, which prohibits government employees from participating in some political activities while on the job. But it is worth noting that President Trump has the final say to determine if someone violated the Hatch Act, and he has made clear that positive optics outweigh any potential ethics violations.
The second night of the Republican National Convention put the power of the presidency on display at a political event in an unprecedented way.
As I grant John, I'm not sure you know this, a full pardon.
Beginning with President Trump's pardoning of John Ponder, a convicted bank robber who has since founded a program helping former inmates re-enter society.
Raise your right hand.
The president also oversaw a naturalization ceremony at the White House, even though his administration has taken controversial actions to limit legal immigration to the U.S.
We welcome 5 absolutely incredible new members into our great American family.
Mike Pompeo violated his own department's policy banning diplomats from engaging in political activity. The State Department insisted Pompeo spoke in his personal capacity, but he praised Mr. Trump's foreign policy accomplishments while on an official trip in Jerusalem.
This president has led bold initiatives in nearly every corner of the world.
As on the first night, President Trump's children made a passionate plea to support their father.
This is a fight for freedom versus oppression.
To every proud American who bleeds red, white, and blue, my father will continue to fight for you.
But for the most part, speakers avoided the continued impact of the coronavirus pandemic still gripping the nation. White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow even referred to the pandemic in the past tense.
Then came a once-in-100-year pandemic, but presidential leadership came swiftly and effectively with an extraordinary rescue for health and safety to successfully fight the COVID virus.
The only significant acknowledgement of the coronavirus came from an empathetic Melania Trump.
My prayers are with those who are ill or suffering. I know many people are anxious and some feel helpless. I want you to know you're not alone.
Speaking before the president and a live audience in the Rose Garden, the First Lady also made a point to acknowledge the protests for racial justice.
Take a moment, pause, and look at things from all perspectives. I urge people to come together in a civil manner so we can work and live up to our standard American ideals.
Before that event, the White House said that everyone in the audience would receive a COVID-19 test. But this morning, the campaign is not confirming that, only saying they consulted with an advisor and took necessary precautions. But almost everybody who attended that event in the Rose Garden did not wear a mask, as you can see in this video right here. Tonight, Vice President Mike Pence will accept his re-nomination. Both he and his wife are expected to speak on night 3 of the convention. Tony?
All right, Weijia, thank you very much. We'll be watching.